Today we are going to work on some color theory. Before all this happened, we were working on a color theory flip book, and we started reviewing all about the color groups and the color wheel and learning about some new color groups. And so I posted a color theory worksheet in your Seesaw that you can work on in Seesaw, or you can make your own and color it, or you can also print the file from Seesaw. So I'm going to show you how you can color it using Seesaw. All right, everyone, so here is our color wheel. You can see it has a triangle in the middle. These are your primary colors. You should know this: yellow, blue, red, and then you can see it expands into bigger triangles here. These are our secondary colors. So yellow and red transfers over here, makes orange, and then transfers out to the circle. And then red and blue makes violet, transfers out to the circle, and blue and yellow makes green, transfers out to the circle. So those are six, the primary and the secondary colors are 6 colors. Then you will notice there are colors in between the primaries and the secondaries. Those are called the intermediate colors. Intermediate colors are created when you mix a primary and a secondary color, and that makes the intermediate. So yellow and orange makes yellow-orange. And you always say the primary color first. So yellow-orange, not orange-yellow. Kind of sounds weird too. So here's our color wheel. I will post this if you need help and you want to look at it. If you're in Seesaw, this is our teacher page. You're going to add response, and then it's going to pull up this worksheet I created for you to color. You can print this at home. You can work on it in Seesaw, and then I will also show you how you can just make your own at home and color it with markers or crayons or colored pencils. So when you're in here, you can see the first thing that comes up is what happens when I mix, and then you can work on that, red and yellow. So I can select my marker, select color here. So red and yellow makes orange. So I'm going to click on the orange. Make sure my marker is nice and big. And that's a little bit too big. Maybe make that one smaller. This one is good. And then you can create a text box and you can write the color name and put that over here. So, and then you can fill out the rest and see if you remember how those were created. You can also begin to color this color wheel. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, like this, and you can color in your color wheel like we just talked about. Carefully color in these triangles. It doesn't matter where you place your colors, your primary colors on this triangle, as long as you transfer them correctly. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a minute. So once you have these colored in, you can mix your secondary colors. So then this would be orange. I'm going to grab the orange color, and then I'm going to transfer it out to the circle. So then the arrow kind of points to this space. So that's how you would fill that out. And then the yellow would go here. And then the intermediate color goes in between, which would be a yellow-orange. So you just kind of try and select a color over here that That looks more orange, so we're going to go just right in between here, and you can see what that looks like. That color looks like it has a little bit of both. So you can fill that out. And then down here, you have these spaces to fill in all the warm colors and all the cool colors, and you know how to do that. And then you can do primaries and secondaries here. Complementary colors, just to review, are colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. So yellow and violet, green and red, and orange and blue. Now you can remember those also because they all have a primary and a secondary color, or a hot and a cold color. So you know yellow, its complement has to be violet. It cannot be blue violet or red violet because these are not secondary colors. So you can also fill those out. You can get your marker, fill these out. So the complement of yellow is violet, and you can fill those out. Now on the second page, it's kind of a reminder how to mix the intermediate colors. I explained again how those are made. Intermediate colors are created when a primary and a secondary color are mixed. These color names are hyphenated. For example, yellow and orange create yellow-orange. You should always write the primary color first. So here's an example. And then, so this is what it should look like. This is just an example, or just to show you that it's mixed with yellow and orange. So if we have red-orange, I'm gonna find the red, maybe. So here's the orange. If we kind of click in between, it's more of a red-orange here. Fill this in. And then I can use my text box and write red, orange. Make that nice and small. Put that under here. And you can fill the rest of this out. There's a little word bank at the bottom if you need some help spelling the color words. Okay? And then if you continue to watch the video, I will show you how to draw your own worksheet if you'd like to. Again, I will post a PDF on my website too, and you can print it out as well. Okay, now we're going to work on our color theory worksheet. You can just, do some fun font or writing, or you can just write the title here. I'm going to use this cup to make this color wheel. And then I'm going to very carefully draw another circle on the inside. You could probably find in a smaller cup to make the smaller circle. And then I'm going to draw a triangle inside of this inner circle. And my 3 primary colors. And then here are going to be the triangles for the secondary colors. And again, I will have the color wheel posted on my website for help. So now we're going to transfer these spaces. So make a little space for each of where these arrows are pointing. And then when you make these spaces, it will automatically create another space in between for where your intermediate colors are going to go. And this space is kind of big. So then should have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. For our 6 primary and the secondaries, and then our 6 intermediates. And over here, you can do your color mixing. So you can write red plus yellow equals, and then you could do a little circle, and then you write the color next to it. Yellow plus blue equals, and then you can write that, and red and violet equals. And then we need to do our warms and our colds. So this would be our color mixing. And if you are creating your own worksheet, I look forward to what your worksheet will look like and how you can decorate it and make little borders for everything. So these are going to be our warm and our cool colors. And then maybe I will make little hearts for my warm colors. And you can color those in. So these will be our warm. And then maybe I'll make squares for cool colors. And I'll divide this up. Now we need a space for our primary colors and our secondary colors. You can also, I think I had this reversed on my worksheet like this. Pull this up, and then down here we can do our complementary colors. And you can do another shape. I think I had these on my worksheet. And there's 3 sets. And then down here, we'll have our intermediate colors. And for our intermediate colors, we need 6. And then you can write the names underneath. So for example, yellow, orange. Pull this up a little bit. Hyphenated orange, red, orange, and so on and so forth. And then you can color that in. Now with the intermediate colors, once you use a Sharpie and you trace all of that, the way you can do this, if you have colored pencils or crayons, that's kind of the easiest way to do it, is for yellow orange, I'm going to grab a yellow crayon and an orange crayon. And you can color mix this by just, oops, this one actually is a yellow orange. You can color mix this. If you have an actual yellow orange crayon, that works too. But you can color mix this by doing first yellow and then using the orange going on top of it, and it kind of makes a yellow orange for you. Or you can make a red orange. If I can find it red. Let me do the orange. And then do red on top. And that makes a red orange. Like so. And then you can do all that and trace all of this with Sharpie and submit a picture of it. Great job.